What's up, everybody? This is going to be the Happy Hour Friday reading. So, you guys submitted a question. I'm going to go in the order as I received them. The only exception is that there was one person from last week, so I'm going to do theirs first, and then I'm going to go down the road as I received the PayPal, and then those from who paid. Okay, so those who paid directly from my PayPal versus those that paid um, directly from my website. That's how it's gonna go. So yeah, hopefully you guys are well. My jaw is not that swollen. I got my tooth pulled today, so that's why I don't want to be on here too long. Like it's just But I got y'all, got you. It's not too bad to where I can't read or whatever. So all right. So I'm gonna do Anna's question first because hers was from last week. 104 on the clock. All right. Um, okay, can you expect blank to initiate a reconciliation for romantic reasons? What's up, Vanessa? Long time no see. How are you? All right. Uprights say yes, reversals say no. If there are no reversals that come out in the spread, majors and aces are the yeses, courts and fives are the no. Most High God, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, those who are divinely aligned with Anna, her spiritual team, who are of high counsel. The other parties, I ask that any ancestors and spirit guides who are of benevolent energies and higher dimensions and high counsel who have authority over the situation, please give me divine truth, divine clarity for Anna. If Okay. Four Swords came out. The High Priestess came out. The Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands. No more. And she expects a romantic, expects initiation of a romantic reconciliation from this person. Two of Swords. Alright. Don't you just love when spirit is like, no. Don't you just love when spirit is like, we're not going to give you the answer. Basically. What's up, Yawn? What's up, Yawn? Ilani? Alright, so, yeah, I had to pull out my Khalees. I'm about to make me another Khalees. I want one that's a little more like, I don't know. Just I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know. So you have two cards that you have three clarifiers, one yes card and one no card. So the High Priestess being a major arcana card, that's a yes. The Queen of Cups being a court card, that's a no. You got the Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Two of Swords, those are clarifiers. So it's like split down the middle basically. To be honest with you, to answer your question, I feel like it's like spirit is saying yes and no. And I feel like it's because you, more than likely, if you want some sort of reconciliation with this person, it would more than likely be because if it's on your behalf, basically. There's a queen, there's a lot of feminine energy in these cards. The Two of Swords, that's a woman. The High Priestess, that's a woman. The Queen of Cups, that's a woman. And then the rest, the other two are the men. And that's like basically saying it's really up to you. You have a decision to make. I feel like this person may be holding themselves back from approaching you or coming forward. It could be for a good reason, or it could be that simply this person is allowing their ego to hold them back. I feel with the High Priestess or something, something within you that may be nudging you. And I feel like Spirit's speaking to you in a way like it's up to you whether or not you want to approach this person or not. It's up to you. You have to decide if this is something you truly, truly want or not. Is it something you wish to nurture? Make sure that you're not the only person invested in this, because the Queen of Cups puts a lot of energy into things. The Nine of Swords, this person is like almost withdrawn. They're not open. Four Swords, and then the Nine of Wands, this person is not open. The High Priestess, Two of Swords, those are both the number 2. So it's like you're just back and forth with this, and I feel like a part of you knows the truth about the situation, and then there's a part of you that is questioning and doubting yourself. And I feel like it could be your emotions and your higher self, your intuition. You're allowing your human, how do I say this without being confusing? Because sometimes we allow our human nature to overrule spiritual things, if that makes sense. So, like, we get too caught up, well, I love him. Well, like, just because you love him doesn't mean that this is something you need to approach. You know what I mean? So, that's just an example. I hope that makes sense. Alright. Thank you. Shiva. I didn't see you on the list, Shiva. I don't know if you could send me like a receipt, because when I went through everybody's PayPal. I went through the submissions for my website, and I don't see a submission from you. All right, Natalie. Okay, Natalie's question, I think, was a PayPal question. Let me see. Alright, I'll check it in a minute. Okay, where is my PayPal, people? My jaw's still swollen. I don't know if you guys ever seen, it's this anime called Princess Jellyfish. It only had 1 season. There was this character on there that had a big afro, and it's kind of like giving me the same vibes, but the hair is not pink, but it's giving me anime vibes. All right, can you please not read out loud? Okay. 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 Let me see. We got a question. Well, how do I say it without like everybody knowing? I don't know. Let me see. Like, or read it, I should say. Like, read what I'm getting without everybody like. All right. See, where is he at with it? With this? No. Okay. Well, okay. What is this? XI. I don't feel like it's that he doesn't want to do it based. Okay, so is it a matter of being shy? Is it insecurity? What is it that? Let's see. For both of you. Where is he at with it? Where is he at with... Let's see, where is he at? Thank you. So you have the 8 of Wands. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know why, but this card came out in reverse. I feel like it's a matter of comfortability. Like, both of you need to be comfortable. I feel like it's something that, whether you do it or not, like, I feel like if you, how do I say it? If you just kind of get comfortable enough to even go there and allow this person to do it, I feel like, of course, you'll like it, but I feel like he would too. Like, because it's an intimacy. Both of them are engaged with another. It's like one another. It's not like a one-sided, hold on. It's not like a one-sided thing. The 8 of Wands, that's a lot of action. That's a lot of passion, a lot of fire. I feel like it will go better than what you both expect. Because it's like, I'm seeing this kind of 6 of Wands, like, or the 6 of Swords, like the ship sailing and calmer waters, and then, you know, you got the phallic symbols and you got the water. So I feel like it would be a turn on not only for you, but for them as well. I just get like maybe starting off with like more foreplay, like maybe because he's sucking on her breast and stuff, more kissing, more, you know, just kind of getting awaken him, because I like this card because it's kind of interesting. But there's like a man next to this woman's sleep, and there's a man like, you know, almost, I don't know, it's some freaky shit, some freaky sneaky shit. But that's not what I'm getting with this. It's more so like you're awakening him to this side, and I feel like it's a matter of just being comfortable. But I feel like both of you have to be comfortable enough. What is XI? Y'all know I'm not good with these things. I don't know all of them. Okay, strength card. So the strength card is energy, courage, passion, transport, the triumph of intelligence over brute force, dedication to a cause. So strength card. This is about confidence, and then like the card said, courage. So it's more so about embodying that energy till you get comfortable with one another. But I don't see why you shouldn't do it, or why you wouldn't ask him. It's all about being confident in it. But I feel like he would actually like it. It's the Chariot card. I'm not doing any submissions, so if you guys did not submit at the time I left it open, then yeah, because don't want to be on here too long, y'all. So if it, I don't know, so I don't know what you're asking. I haven't gone through everybody's questions yet. I only got through one person. Okay, so yeah, if you already paid, then I was talking to Shiv. I don't know. I'm confused. If you guys already submitted a question before 6:16 my time, Pacific Standard Time, if you guys already submitted a question, then you're good. I just haven't gone through everybody. Alright, next person. Vanessa. Where'd I go with my people? Alright. Natalie. Vanessa. Alright. Is there someone at work trying to sabotage you? Okay. That's interesting. Alright, Divine Spirit. If there's any ill intentions in the workplace when it comes to Vanessa, any energies that people trying to sabotage her in her job, or in any way, Divine Spirit, please expose it. Is there anyone at her job trying to sabotage her? If yes, majors and aces, courts and fives, unless there's reversals. If there's reversals are no, and uprights are yeses. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Is there anyone trying to sabotage Vanessa at work? Is there someone trying to? Okay, Five of Wands came out in reverse. Six of Swords. I have my deck upside down. That makes sense. Hold on. Sorry, my bad. Okay, Two of Cups. Knight of Cups. And the Hierophant. So I'm getting a no, because you have the Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So I could see like some sort of conflict just based off of the Five of Wands. With the Six of Swords, Two of Cups, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a yes card, but that's only one out of the two no's. And then the Six of Swords and the Two of Cups are clarifiers. So I'm gonna say no. I don't feel like anyone's trying to sabotage your job. And if you ask me, I would say that the Hierophant is protection. Also, there could be cattiness or some sort of pettiness, maybe even jealousy in the workplace. Just drama with the Five of Wands. But I'm not seeing that anybody's coming for your job. I feel like you're good. And then on top of that, you have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like your job is secure. Like, I'm not seeing anything that would jeopardize that. I'm not seeing anyone actively trying to do anything. So I'm going to say no. I'm not getting that there is anyone that's... And if there is current drama right now, I feel like things will start to like there will be some sort of peace in the office. Like some people might even leave. Like if there's any bad people, or you might. It's like something being separated or peace coming together. So I'm not seeing that. Like whatever this conflict is, it's very temporary. It's not a big issue. So yeah, I'm going to say no. I'm not getting that they are. The second question is, will you get into nursing school next year? Divine Spirit, what do you see the chances and likelihood of Vanessa getting into nursing school? What do you see, Divine Spirit? What do you see? Nursing school. Seven of Swords. In this deck, like, they have, like, interpretations at the bottom. Page of Cups. The Devil and the Hierophant. We pull one more. And the Ace of Wands. So, I'm going to say yes. Even though this came out in reverse, all the rest of them are uprights. And even if I looked at it in my courts and fives as my no's and my majors and aces as yeses, I would still get a yes either way it went. But the Seven of Swords in this deck, this represents plans, hopes, and wishes, which is weird. I don't know where, like, how and where they got that interpretation from. It's interesting. But it could be like whatever your plans are, maybe Spirit is telling you to keep it hidden. Like, say for instance, you're thinking about going back. I wouldn't express it for whatever reason. I don't know if you just naturally attract people that are not positive or happy for you or just jealous. I don't know. But with the Seven of Swords, to me, this is like keeping your desires hidden. And then with the Page of Cups, I feel like it's likely. And then, you know, the page, to me, any cup cards, like court cup cards, are ideal for people that are in the medical field or empathic people. So I would say that's another indicator or clarifier of that. Plus the page is a young person, so this could be a student. I would say, yeah, that makes sense. Ace of Wands. I feel like Spirit wants you to go after your passions. So I'm not seeing a reason why you wouldn't go. It's more so of you taking up the opportunity. Because remember, the Page of Cups is a messenger card. It's an opportunity. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It's a gift and it's an offer. It's also an opportunity. So I feel like it's really a matter of you going after it and pursuing this. The Hierophant and the Devil card. Yep, jealousy. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. That's what the card says. So yeah, there might be some jealousy. I don't know why, but that's kind of fucked up. But it is what it is. People gonna be who they are. With the Hierophant card, I feel like he's an official person. He does represent like spiritual institutions and things like that and commitment. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, I feel like this is just go ahead and pursue it type of thing. But be mindful of who you share your ideas with, your plans with, your wishes with. Because not everybody's rooting for you. And if this is something holding you back, some sort of structure or programming that's keeping you from following your heart or doing something that you feel called to do, then that needs to be released. That needs to be healed. And maybe even the Page of Cups represents needing to heal or open up yourself to receive. And so does the Ace. So, and also don't look for things to be wrong. Even as I'm saying, like, yeah, there might be some haters. Don't carry all of that weight on you and make it a block for you. Yeah. Second guessing could also be like a block for you. So that's something that you might have to work through or overcome. But yeah, basically, I would say it's a yes, but I feel like it's an opportunity that you would have to initiate, basically. Alrighty. So hopefully that resonated. Next person from PayPal is Caroline. Thank you, Nini, if I'm pronouncing it right. Caroline, ma'am, your question was, I have an ex from a long time ago who just resurfaced wanting to reconnect. What are his true feelings for me? I don't know about it. Saturn is going direct. People going to be testing you. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not going to put that out there. Let's cleanse that out. What are his what are his true feelings? What is this specific person with his initials? What is his intentions? His true intentions for Caroline. What are his true intentions, Divine Spirit, for wanting to reconnect? What is it? What is his true feelings and intentions? Reveal his true intentions and feelings. Divine Spirit in relation to Caroline. Divine Spirit, thank you. Strength card. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Okay, I'll start off with the three of these. King of Pentacles, that's good. You got the Page of Cups, that's good as well. So with the Strength card, I feel like it took a lot of courage for this person to step up to you, and make their intentions known, or to just even make the gesture towards you. With the Nine of Cups, a lot of people see this as a wish card. Sometimes I don't. Okay, I like this card for the purpose of, you know, finding happiness within self first, like emotional internal happiness within self, being content and happy. Sometimes it can represent a person that is greedy, someone who's also just focused on what they want. When it's in reverse, I don't feel like this person has those type of intentions. It seems like their intentions are pure with the Ace of Cups. The Strength card is also like, this person is, I feel like they're sacrificing their ego to, it's like they're sacrificing their ego to, like, not bow down to you in that type of sense. Not, how do I explain it? I don't know why I can't explain myself tonight. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully these readings are going to resonate with y'all. I don't know. I'm getting like, it's like a level of respect. Like they're willing to be vulnerable. They're willing to humble themselves for you. It's a level of respect. That's how I'm seeing it. Like I'm seeing them as the lion, because the lion is the king of the jungle. He can be prideful and all of that, but he's allowing this woman, whatever she is, caretaker, zoologist, I don't know, whatever she is, to tame him. And I don't feel like this is a sign of weakness. I feel like this is actually very mature, and I feel like that's where they're at. They do have intentions to offer you something pure. Like it took a lot for this person not to be in their ego. This shows me a sign of maturity, actually. And if you look, the 8, the Strength card is number 8, and then the 9. So this is growth. And then you have the King of Pentacles. So I feel like this is something stable. I feel like this person means business. With the Page of Cups, this person, it's like they're being open, they're being vulnerable, and it may be in a way that they're not used to, or it took a lot for them. Maybe even they had to heal to get to this point. Maybe something humbled them. Maybe you were that person that helped them reach this point, or also you inspired them. So I feel like give them a chance. You know, if there's a certain pattern that this person has, of course, be mindful and, you know, aware. But I feel like give this person a chance, because I'm not seeing any ill intentions behind this. It seems like they do want to start fresh. They want some sort of security between the both of you, and they're willing to sacrifice maybe their own selfish desires, or just being all about themselves and thinking about you and them as well. So, like, willing to step down off of their pride. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I hope that makes sense and resonates with you. All right. Next PayPal person is Reba. If you guys paid on my website, I have not got to y'all yet. Don't fret. Reba, where does this person want our connection to go? Where do they want it to go? Alright, Divine Spirit, thank you for letting go and choosing clarity for Reba with this person with the initials. Where does this person want their connection to go? Where does this person want their connection to go with Reba? Where does he want this connection to go? Temperance. Thank you. Empress. Got a lot of majors. Ten of Wands. Okay. Everybody. Let's see. Temperance card. So I feel like this person kind of like, so they may have undergone some healing as well. Because I'm kind of not similar energy as the last person I just read for, but it's kind of similar. If this person more so wants to like test things out, like they want to give this time. I feel they're not going to rush completely into the situation, whatever it is. This could be something that you guys are both working towards or initiating, whether this is you guys have known each other for a minute or this is like you guys are new to each other. Whatever the case is, it's like there's something that wants to be initiated. And I feel like this is emotions balancing themselves out. So this person could be healing or they're balancing out what they feel towards you. So therefore they're testing things out. Or it's like both of you, it's like your emotions, like sharing your emotions together and trying to find harmony and balance between your partnership. So there's a reason why things in the past may have not come to fruition as of yet, or there's still some things that are slowly coming together. So it may seem like delays and blocks, but really I feel like this is about divine order, divine timing. With the Ten of Wands, this person may also have a heavy load going on with whatever else within themselves or their life, whatever that has nothing to do with you, but it could be affecting your relationship. But that doesn't mean this person wants to persevere through whatever it is that they're going through, or whatever may be here challenging the connection. They still have the persistence to push through it. So the Ten of Wands is like, I'm gonna make it to my house. Like, yeah, these wands are too, like, it's too heavy to carry these wands, and I got like a long way till I get to my house or to my home, whatever, to the barn, wherever he's headed. But I'm going to do it. I know I have to do it, and I don't feel like this is obligation type of energy. I feel like it's a person that's resilient and focused on achievement. So there's something that they wish to achieve with you. And with the Empress card being here, they do hold you in a high regard because the Empress is a divine feminine energy. So that's a level of respect for you as well, a high level of respect. Then you have the Six of Pentacles. So this is about equal give and take, and I feel like that's their intentions. That's what they want to do. The Wheel of Fortune, they want to shift things in a different direction. It's like they want to close out a cycle and start over and start a new cycle completely on a different path. Whether they feel like, this might be more of it could be based off of divine timing still with the Wheel of Fortune, even though, how do I explain it? I'm not trying to give y'all tarot card one-on-one, so I'm trying to explain this in a way that makes sense. Because Temperance card is also a card of timing. To me, I see divine timing, like things set up in a certain order by the divine and the universe in ways that we don't understand and that we don't see. So I feel like this person understands that, yeah, I may want things to go a certain way, but there's things that are out of my control at the same time. And it's interesting because the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands are both tens. So tens represent completions and new beginnings. So this person may be respecting the fact that certain delays had to happen, or if they are happening, it's only momentarily, and they're going to persevere and push past this. So this seems like a person that it means like they're really serious about your connection. So they do want it to go in a positive direction. They want things to change, but they're not pushing or forcing because they know that there's things outside of their control. So they're patient based off of that. So, I hope that made sense. I don't know. I hope it made sense because I'm like, wait a minute. It's a lot of shit coming in, but hopefully it resonated. All right. Anonymous from India. What's up, boo? This is your reading. And then Shiva, and then I'm going to go to those that paid off the website. All right. So, your question. Does this person still have love/attraction for me? Or is it someone else? So that's kind of like two questions, but I'm gonna try to answer it in a way that. Okay, so basically, my question wants to know is, please show me if there's still love and attraction for her from this specific person, as well as if there could be a third party or someone else that they are dating or seeing. Divine Spirit, please make it clear. Uprights, if there's any reversals, uprights are yes cards. Reversals are no's. If there's no reversals, then fives and courts. Fives and courts are no's. Majors and aces are yes. Does this person still have a love and attraction for her? Thank you. The Four of Cups, that's a clarifier card because it's not. And we got the Knight of Wands, it's a court card. The Six of Wands, another clarifier. You got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So I'm getting that they still do, because you got only one no card. The court cards are no's. Knight of Wands, obviously. The aces and majors are my yes cards. So you got Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. So it's two yeses and two clarifiers with the Four of Cups and Six of Wands. So I do feel like this person still has you on their mind, still has you in their heart, and it could be like it's fresh, right? Because aces are beginnings. They represent new energy. So it's like, I don't feel like you've ever left their heart and their mind. It's like you're still there. Although there is like, it's also a bittersweet energy to the sword because swords are sharp. So yes, it's like, this is my sword, this is my weapon, this is my victory, but it's also a double-edged sword because you have to fight with it. There's war with it. It's a sharp object. So there still is a little bit of bittersweet to this, but nonetheless, this person still has you planted in their heart. I feel like sometimes it, like the bittersweetness, like it hurts, but at the same time it brings peace. Their feelings for you or their love for you. They may have people that are interested in them with the Six of Wands. I don't feel like this person is focused on settling down right now, or they may not even be dating, or if they are, it's not serious because with the Four of Cups, he's focused on these three cups. So to me, that's like playing around a little bit. He's not interested in taking this ace. So it's not an interest in settling down with anyone if he is entertaining other people or dating other people or whatever the case may be. I don't feel like it's anything stable, concrete. Definitely not with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is like a hit it and quit it type of person, or a person that's very focused on themselves. If they see something they like, they'll entertain it for a second and then they're on to the next, or they're focused on something else in their life. They don't have time. So yeah, I feel like this person does have admirers, or they may even attract certain people, or they may be attracted to people as well, but I'm not seeing anything concrete. But to answer your question, in short, I feel like it's a yes. This person still does have a love and attraction for you at this time. Like, it just seems like they're more so not in the space to receive love and to give love for whatever reason. I wouldn't call this person selfish, but there's something in them right now in their life at this point where they're not looking for serious relationships. This is not what's on their mind. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay. All right, Shiva, and then I'm gonna do the website people. Now you screenshotted my hair. Okay, you paid from the website actually. Okay, thank you. So I'm gonna go to the website people. First person is Basma. Miss Basma, your question was what type of job opportunity is coming your way? Okay, let's see. Divine Spirit, what type of job opportunity is coming Basma's way? What job opportunities do you see coming Basma's way? What job opportunities do you see coming Basma's way? Chariot card. That's a good card to get for ambitions and drive. And okay, so you have the Eight of Swords and the Moon card. I don't know, this never happens to me, but I had like, I don't know, it's weird. I had like chills underneath my neck, like somebody was rubbing my neck, like trying to console me, and I don't think that's for me. I feel with this, the Eight of Swords may be that there's yeah, it means entrapment and things like that, but it's like you're restricting yourself or you're thinking too far ahead to where it's causing you anxiety and anxiousness, and I feel like your spirit guides are trying to soothe you, trying to reassure you that whatever it is that's meant to happen is going to happen. But as far as like job opportunities coming your way, I do see it. So there's something to do with travel. I know you just moved, so it could be based off of this, like you're in, I don't know how to explain it. It's like there's something that is coming to you. Like as a result of you moving, it's like you put yourself in some position to receive whatever this opportunity is going to be. It's almost like spirit does not want to tell me. It's like it's blocked for me. Break this down. It's like it's blocked. Show me. Thank you. There is an opportunity coming. It's like they want to reassure you of that. It says money coming, divine wish being granted. So it could be something specific that you have your sight set on, or something that you naturally are pursuing or going to pursue, and you're gonna want it. And I feel like it's already yours. It's like there's this, like spirit is like keeping it hidden. I don't feel like spirit wants you to worry. There's that feeling again. Spirit doesn't want you to worry. I don't know. Like, I don't like fishing for stuff that's not in the cards. You know what I mean? Like, it's like trying to find something that's not there, and then no. I feel like spirit does not want you to focus too much on that for whatever reason. If it's causing anxiety, or spirit may be wanting you to trust and surrender. But I feel like it's as a result of traveling and changing residence or whatever location, that is spirit guiding you. Like it's more than you just moving. I don't know if a job was a thing that caused you to move or you just wanted to, but it was something that led you, and it's much more than what you think it is, if that makes sense. So allow spirit to bless you, and that doesn't mean being stagnant and not taking action. I feel like when you're guided to do certain things, you will. It's naturally happening that way. It's like allowing spirit to guide you with the Chariot card. The Moon card, it says deception or delays. Emotions up or down, maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. So as a result of this, I feel, to be honest with you, as a result of this Eight of Swords energy, because the moon card is number 18, so it has that element of 8 in it. It's something that's being created from the mind, like this deception or this perception of certain delays, or um yeah, it's like your mind is playing tricks on you in some instance. I don't know if that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. But in short, there is definitely an opportunity coming, because these cards, this is an achievement card. This is a ambitious card. The Ace of Pentacles, obviously, is an opportunity, a material opportunity, a new beginning. So I would not worry about how or what it is specifically. And it is something that's desired, whatever it is, whether it's something you already have your sight set on or you will. That's what I'm getting. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully. 3952. Where's my water? Next person. Hold on. All right, next person is Zip. So how did I get? I don't know how that worked because she's not even. That's weird. All right. Let me see. Where's your question? What are T's feelings towards me? What is this person's feelings towards you? What are T's feelings towards you? Excuse me. Sick. This person, T in question. What is this person's feelings? What is this person's feelings towards her? Thank you. Okay. Want to make sure, like, I hope I'm picking up on the last person's energy, but Judgment, the 9 of Swords, Chariot card, and the 8 of Swords. So that's interesting that you got the 9 and the 8 of Swords. So, what is this person's feelings towards you? Okay, well, actually, you do have emotional cards. So the Judgment card is Scorpio, that's water, and the Chariot card is Cancer, that's also water. So there are emotions here just as equally as there's thoughts and some sort of mental blockages. So I feel like this person, based off of their past or past with you, they're needing to make some sort of decision how they want to approach this. I feel the word frustration is here twice. So the 9 of Swords says fears and frustrations, letting go of emotions. 8 of Swords says frustrations, feeling bound and gagged. So something is causing this person not to move forward, not to speak up. I would say there may be a mutual attraction or mutual feelings about the person. So whatever you feel about them, more than likely they feel about you, if that makes sense. But I feel like something in their past, whether it's in relations to you or you're triggering something from their past, is causing them to like feel stuck. And they may want to say something may want to say something to you, or they may want to approach you, but something is not allowing them to do that. Hold on. 6 of Swords. You got a lot of swords. Like, yeah, this person stays in their head. So the 6 of Swords is like, if this person can allow themselves to get out of their own way and stop overthinking and worrying about like worst case scenario based off of something in their past, because more than likely they are being triggered and it's for a good reason, because Spirit wants them to overcome this block because that was in the past. Like, heal it and move on. This person has to overcome this. So I feel like in some way this person may want to approach you or may want to show some sort of interest if they haven't already, but there's something holding them back, and that's in their past, and they need to get over it because it's like a lot of in their head, a lot of over analyzing, second guessing themselves. It's like unnecessary basically. So yeah, in a way, Spirit may be using you as this person's catalyst to get them out of this energy, but you got the Knight of Swords at the bottom, or Knight of Wands at the bottom, and the Ace of Pentacles at the top. Yeah, this person may want to like say something to you, because the Knight of Wands in this deck represents a messenger, an important letter. So it does take some sort of courageousness and maybe just to like quick action on it and stop thinking so much into it. So, yeah. Do your guides have any advice for you as you try to raise your vibration? I don't know why I saw the color green. Could represent the heart chakra. Divine Spirit, I thank you for that and guidance, truth, and clarity. What advice do Zipporah's loving, trusting guides of high counsel have for her in regards to raising her vibration? What is their advice to her? What is their advice? And your advice? I'm not taking all these cards. They want to come out. Okay, I'm not taking all these cards. And yeah, I kind of figured. You got the Three of Swords. I feel like this represents the heart chakra. There's some healing that still needs to take place. And then definitely with the Temperance card. You got a lot of interesting cards. I mean, look, all these cards. Page of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune and the Empress. So you got three major arcana cards. I'm going to start with those first. Ew, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. I almost took my breath away, my life away. Okay. The Temperance card is healing. That does represent healing, and it's being patient with your healing. So how to raise your vibration? I feel like you are raising your vibration each time. You are evolving with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's things that are planned for you of your highest good. It also represents that you are completing cycles. So it's like you're already in the midst of this. With the Empress card, I feel like you might be perceiving things in a way like nothing's moving forward, or I'm not growing, or I'm not growing in a certain area. You might feel stagnant somehow. But even with that, it's like they're not really, it's not really delays, it's not really blockages, it's not really stagnation, it's our perception. But I feel with the Empress card, you're still nurturing yourself and maybe, you know, practicing more compassion for self and not look at yourself as not, I'm not at this space, I'm not here. Because sometimes we put certain timelines on how our life should go and where it should be at this time, whether that's based off of what we wanted as a child, or what our family wanted, or what so and so was doing, or what society says we should be doing. But it's really a matter of flowing in the divine order of your own timeline, based off of the divine, actually the universe, or what is set for you. Like I always say, I don't believe that things are always set in stone, but I do believe that there's a life purpose, there's a life plan for us. But there may be different ways to implement or go about it, or to execute whatever that purpose is. So it's like, stop being so hard on yourself, basically. And I do feel like you need to heal the heart chakra. And with that, the first thing that starts with this is having compassion for self. Like you, like these swords are not going anywhere until we address them, or until we pull them out ourselves, out of our own heart. So that requires you to do the work. And I feel like you have been, but there's still just something within you that I feel is blocked, and it's heart chakra energy. I do feel like it has something to do with your home life as a child, maybe, or family structure with the Four of Wands. The Page of Pentacles can be a child energy. Could also represent that you're still learning, like you're still a student to whatever, like wherever you're at right now, because we're always constantly learning, we're always evolving, we're always experiencing things. So one minute we might think that we know something because we mastered one thing, but that doesn't mean we completely mastered everything. So it's like, have that, be humble enough to know that I'm wise, but I'm still in a way foolish. I really don't know everything, and there's always more to learn. So it's like, don't be so hard on yourself. You could be like looking at your life and weighing the pros and the cons, like, oh, I still have this to do and I haven't done that, or in the past I was like this and this and that, instead of looking at things in a harmonious way as things are where they need to be right now, and whoever I was in the past, that's who I needed to be at that time, because that was what I needed to do, that's what I needed to learn. I don't know if this is mommy issues or something. If not, this could just be like working on self-love, self-worth, having compassion for yourself, addressing your pains and your hurts and being okay with that. Don't block yourself off from feeling what you feel, even if it doesn't feel good, because there may be some brokenheartedness. There could be trust issues. Don't harden your heart. Don't be jealous. Don't, what is the right, I don't know what this word, I can't remember what it is. It says in the Bible, like, not to basically gawk over or eye and envy what other people possess and have, whether that's materialistically, whether that's their certain things about their character or whatever. Because you might do that, and that could be a part of the comparison aspect too. Um, yeah, these are just numbers of things like heart chakra work. I get it. Resentment, forgiveness, or lack of forgiveness can block the heart. Fears of love, fears of giving love, fear of receiving love, feeling like you don't deserve love. Like all of that is heart chakra work that needs to be done. So hopefully that makes sense. Work with your ancestors, your spirit guides. Trust that they'll guide you to handle it in a way that you're meant to work through it. Like there's always a solution to our disposal. We don't always have to go to a guru. Sometimes we will have people that help us and shed light on how we could break free of certain blockages and chains and things like that. But thank you, Victoria. But sometimes we have to be independent with and disciplined and connect with our spirit guides and our angels, our ancestors, and the Most High to cleanse ourselves. But there will be people along the way that will help us, whether that's in a helpful manner or in a way that's like a messed up, fucked up, tough love type of way. But it is what it is. So hopefully that resonates. All right. Next person is Monica. 51. This is no super chat, no free questions. This is pre-submitted questions. So yeah. So I will let you guys know when I do free readings. I do free readings when I'm led to. All right. So what do I need to know right now, Monica? What do you need to know right now? What is it that's most important and most relevant that Monica needs to know right now at this point in space and time? Thank you. Oof, shouldn't have did that. Okay, 8 of Cups. I don't know how Miss High Priestess got in reverse, but okay. 6 of Cups and High Priestess. She came out reversed, but I think it's because she fell in my lap. King of Swords. Okay. So, I'm not going to read the messages off the card because I don't feel like they pertain to this situation. So there's something that you may be avoiding. You're trying to figure it out with your logic rather than your intuitive knowing, like gut knowing, a matter of fact. It's more so based off of rationality and logic and based off of experience, if that makes sense. So how do I explain this? Say for instance, like spirit is nudging you to quit your job, and you're going off of, well, when I followed my heart the last time and I did this, it ended up being completely different than what I expected it to. But like where you are now, you've learned from that, or you see why you were led to do whatever you did at that time in your life. So you might be trying to use logic and say, well, now if I do this, then that's probably going to be bad because when I did this last time, when I followed my heart or my intuition, it led me to this. But when it comes to our intuition, we can't go off of experience all of the time. Sometimes what intuition is just following what you feel. That was a revelation. I needed to hear that. That's why spirit's funny. It's not always like the most logical, rational thing. Our intuition is not based off of what we experienced before. Our intuition is an inner compass. We're not meant to always need to know why certain things are given to us. There's a purpose and a puzzle piece as to why it's being given. So the experience that whatever you did in the past was meant to teach you what it was meant to teach you at that time. That doesn't mean that every time you're guided to do something, it's going to end up this way or that way. That's the expectation that we have on certain things. And that's also a sign of lack of trust. And sometimes it can also be like, maybe that was not my intuition back then. Maybe that was me leading me and not my inner compass leading me. So, because I was questioning it, I had a motive behind it. So, hopefully that makes sense. That's something that Spirit wants you to know. That came out clear throughout the day. And I think it's because I needed to hear it too. But it came out very clear. The Eight of Cups is like, you have to detach from things from the past. And this could be in like this specifically, I'm picking up the energy of whatever the gist is, but it could be even more specifically centered around a person, a King of Swords person, a person that's heavily on your mind, someone from your past, or someone that you have a soft spot for. If it's not romantically, it's someone that is a friend, a relative, or some sort. Does not have to be an air sign person. It could be. But there's a lot of emotions surrounding this because the High Priestess is a water energy as well. She represents the subconscious. Six of Cups is water. Eight of Cups is water. So there's a lot of emotions involved with this. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense and that helps you. That came out pretty clear, you know what I mean? Alright. Miss, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Aisha. Please say I'm pronouncing your name right. Aisha, if I'm not pronouncing it right, I apologize, but you'll know by your name on the timestamp and by your question. So, excuse me, your question was, will you get any job offers at this specific lab? Okay, it's a medical lab, okay. Or for this job. Okay, I see. Divine Spirit, what do you see surrounding job opportunities in this specific field for her? What do you see, Masada? What do you see? Do you see any offers? Do you see any job opportunities? Like, before I say that, the question itself is like, when we say, because there's always opportunities, the universe is an abundant place. It's an infinite place. So, of course, it's always going to be job opportunities. So, sometimes we have to be careful of, the words we speak and the questions that we ask. Because it's like that, it's a limiting question, if you know what I mean. Like, you're asking, are there any job offers? Of course, there's always going to be offers. There's always things available to us. So, it's also like saying, will I ever find love? And like, love is all around, not just romantically speaking, but it's like limit. I don't know. It's limitation. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, Divine Spirit, what do you see? What do you see? Thank you. King of Wands, Three of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Swords, and Two of Cups. Okay. So Three of Cups, Two of Cups, and Eight of Cups. You have a lot of water energy. And what's interesting is you have the 2 next to the 3. So this has something to do with elevation, growth, something moving forward. I would say yes. And based off of what job offer you're looking for, like the medical field, cups they do center around health and stuff sometimes. And then not only that, like you have this little, I don't know, the little thing that they have at the hospitals or whatever, that's there. So I would say that yes, your energy, your approach, or it's like your energy, yeah, because the King of Wands represents like physical energy, represents spirit, represents action, creativity, and then the swords, of course, is mental thinking, communication, ideas, study, all of that. And it also represents spirit as well. So what truth are you speaking to yourself? Because the kings and the court cards are that like the most mature level of the court cards, the page all the way up to the king. So I feel like it's a yes. Spirit is saying it is. The Eight of Cups is that there's something that you need to release within self that tells you or limits. Even if it does, this is hard. I understand this. Trust me. I get it. Faith is not always the most easiest practice ever. Believing, faith, trust, whatever. It's not always easy. But like right here, I feel like Spirit's saying that you have to be in that place where you trust, regardless of what you see. Because the Eight of Cups can represent that you are in a place where you're transitioning financially. And I feel like you have to trust with the Eight of Cups that you're moving into the Nine of Cups. And this means detaching from some sort of negative emotional energies too. And I feel like you know exactly whatever it is that could be holding you back emotionally with this moon card or the moon in the card representing our intuition and representing the subconscious. Because you're being guided and you're being led. This man is holding a staff. When I see staffs, it makes me think of Moses being led and being guided by the Holy Spirit. So you have to trust that you're being divinely guided. The Two of Cups and the Three of Cups, I feel like this is an offer coming to fruition. Definitely, like I said, with the little medical symbol right there. And the Three of Cups, celebration. It's a celebratory card. And this can also be your ancestors and spirit guides. I see something surrounding fall season. There's pumpkins in the field right here in the Three of Cups. I don't know if you can see them. But that could be fall season, fall energy. So just, it's more so like, change your frequency. You might have to also take the initiative in some case with the jobs. And if you already have been putting out job opportunities or looking for job opportunities or applying or whatever, then trust in that. But if you haven't, Spirit may be saying you may need to be a little more forthcoming, a little more assertive, and a little more proactive. If that makes sense. But yeah. Alright, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I didn't even see that part. Well, I hope that you get it. And I'm putting the energy out there that you do get it. If this is meant for you and everything surrounded, the pay, everything, the environment is of your highest good, that you do get it. Because what's meant for you is not going to pass you by. So just remember that too. Alright. Next person is Emily. 62:14 minutes or seconds. Alright. Are there any male or any... Wait, hold on. Are there new male energies around you? I don't really get the question. Are there any new male energies around me? I don't know what the at last part is. I don't know if it's like a little Etta James reference. Like, one of these male energies is going to be the one, like, at last. I don't know. That's what I took from it. I don't know. I'll be tripping, but you know. Let's see. Are there any new male energies around you? Let's see. Majors and aces say yes. Courts and fives say no, unless there's reversals. If there's any reversals, reversals are no's. Uprights are yes cards. Whatever the majority is the answer. Please give me clarity. Are there any new male energies around Emily? Please tap into the energy of her question and what she was trying to convey. Divine Spirit, and if it's a yes or if it's a no to her question. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Queen of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords upright. The Hierophant upright. Ten of Wands upright. Ace of Cups. How we got? 4, 5. Okay. So I'm gonna say yes. Only because there is one reversal, so that way outweigh that. But if I was to look at this in my normal, like, my fives, like the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, so on and so forth, or any court card, those would be my no's. Majors and aces, you have two of those as well, so it would have been a maybe, technically, if these cards would have all been upright, but the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So either way it goes, it's still a yes, though. With the Five of Swords, there's something within you that's not seeing. You could be, there could have always been options. If that's what you're asking, like romantic options, there's always options, but there could be specific. I'm getting two. Yep, two specific, like love interests or something. But there's, it's like you're not allowing yourself to see it, or you're very closed off. Like you're hiding yourself. So maybe even where this person is hiding themselves. But the reason why I said there's two, this person right here, I feel like this is your energy, and then there's two men right here, and there's two men right here. Also, I just want to point out that anything that is not of your highest good is being protected. So not only are like people that are not of your highest good being hidden from you, you're being hidden from them to some degree, like to where they cannot approach you. So I'm saying the Hierophant is protection. But there could be two suitable partners, or there's two that are actively stronger in your energy field, and one of them actually is the only one that has the key, if that makes sense, because there's only one cup here, obviously. So Spirit's not allowing you to settle either, because the Queen of Cups, she has this wish in her hand. I see that as like a genie lamp or something, or some sort of special like chalice or whatever. It's not a typical cup like in all the other cups in the tarot. Is something significant and special about it. So there's something special that you desire, something higher, something spiritual, and it's just not going to come from any mundane offers. So I don't know if that made any sense, but it came out like, just like that. So it came out. Okay. Yeah, so to answer your question, in short, yes, there are. But I feel like there's possibly have always been offers and opportunities. They just don't come to you because there's part of it is because you're blocking it off, or subconsciously you're actually protecting yourself, because in a way you are divinely protected, and Spirit is checking who comes at the door and who comes at you energetically, if that makes sense. So alright, Miss, hopefully, okay, you didn't ask to be anonymous, okay. Alright, Adriana, what will happen with you and your workplace crush? Your work husband? I don't know. Thank you for your love and guidance, truth and clarity, divine spirit. What do you see more than likely taking place between Adriana and her crush from work? What do you see most likely taking place? What do you see, divine spirit? What do you see? Okay, 6 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, of course, it's work, right? 8 of Pentacles, there's a lot of Pentacles. Sheesh. Okay, hold on. I want to use my romance angels. Whoa, hold on. Come out. Okay. I kind of feel like it could fluctuate between this person, like kind of being generous with their time and energy and showing you some sort of attention. Like I feel like they do notice you. They may not focus. I feel like they're not easily distracted in a sense. Like this person is very much focused on his work, but there is something that's being given, like some sort of interest that's being shown, or shown, or this person is just like generous with their energy, or they're just a nice person. But let's see, what do you see coming out of this, divine spirit? Children, past life relationship, and separation. For some reason, I don't really see anything happening at this time. Based off of the energies, I don't really see it like escalating or evolving into much than what it is as of right now. Because it could be something that you don't know about this person. I don't know if they have a child. and they're separated from their children, or they had a relationship with someone that has children, or they had children together and there's a separation. There's like someone from their past, or this could be you, but I'm more so feeling like it could be this person. Like there's something going on with this person to where they're a little distracted. They're very focused on work, very goal oriented. So I don't really see too much happening with this. I actually feel like I actually honestly feel like spirit, I don't know how to say it other than like you could do better. Not saying that this person isn't a good person or they're not good for someone else, but for you, like it's something out there for you that's much more than this. And I feel like spirit also wants you to be more content and focused within yourself, because I get like this person is focused on themselves as well. If you notice, the men are not really engaging in the cards. They're off in their own little world or whatever. With the exception of the Six of Pentacles, I would say like he is giving something, but it's in balance. It's like in a balanced way. So it could be being nice, being generous, saying hello. They do notice you. It's like you have a standout energy, personality about you. But I'm just not getting that there's anything that's going to come out of this, because it seems like this person has some other shit going on in their life. It's not a child, that it's someone that they were with for a long time that maybe they're separated from. This situation, if it does lead to anything at this time, or maybe just period, what spirit is saying, that it could be some sort of repetitive cycle that you experienced with someone else in the past, if that makes sense. So I'm getting spirit saying to focus more on your work. Like, don't get distracted by this. The wedding card, yeah, this person could be taken or something already, I don't know, or they're like still focused on an ex, and it could be with the children being in the way, or not really, I'm not gonna say in the way, but part of it. Yeah, no. Ten of Swords is at the top, Page of Cups is at the bottom. There's something about kids involved, or just something like, it could even be childish behavior, but something is not allowing this person to really be like available. They're not available, basically. For whatever reason, they're not available. So hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. Hopefully there's not a lot of too much interest in this person, because I feel like it's, something, next, thank you, next type of situation. So, all right. Next person is Brandy. Let's see. Okay, Brandy. Will you and this person ever be together in harmony? Alright. You and this person, Right Spirit, Brandy and this specific person in question, do you see the two of them ever being together in harmony? Whatever her definition of that is, her desire of that is. Nine of Wands in reverse. Or harmony in a form that's of her highest good. Do you see that taking place with the two of them? Do you see that, Divine Spirit? 4 more cards, please. The Ten of Swords, the 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. There's a heavy attachment in this energy, because like when I see swords in a love reading, like especially too many of them, with the exception of the court cards, because I feel like, courts of character and energy are of a person or situation, but as far as like aces and sixes, I would say that those are healthy cards. But anything outside of that is like some sort of attachment, maybe even a block or cord that needs to be severed, if some sort. So I get like something does need to be released. Something does need to be cut with. It could be something that one or both of you guys are avoiding releasing and letting go. Because I feel like there's a possibility that the wish can be fulfilled of having that harmony with this person. But there's a lot of masculine energy here. There's a lot of phallic energy too. The swords, the wands, the Knight of Pentacles. So I would say that more so Either the block is within the other person, or there's something within you connected to this person that needs to be released and severed. It's something that needs to end. The Knight of Wands represents a lot of resistance. It is in reverse, so I feel like Spirit is saying, um, and this was a no card, by the way, because it was in reverse, but someone needs to have the courage to step out of their ego, their fears, whatever's blocking them, and persist and move forward. Because it's like, if both of you are not able to overcome your ego and chuck up your pride and say, I love this person enough and I love myself more and enough to say, I don't, even if it has nothing to do with this person, I don't want to hang on to trust issues. I don't want to have resentment towards them or my exes. I don't want to be jealous and insecure. Whatever blockages are in relationships, I don't want that for myself. And if I love this person, then I'm willing to do the work on myself and with this person. Like, both of you have to get to that place, and it seems like more so maybe this person. Like, both of you have to actively want that. Of course, that's with any relationship. Can't have harmony without it. That's in friendships, that's in whatever. Like, the pride it's gotta go. Something needs to be released. Someone needs to also humble themselves a little bit too. It could be them. Because it's like they're not allowing themselves to share. Like, there's so much potential within this person, like something to share and give, that they're not willing to, or they're afraid to. Because the Nine of Wands can also represent a person that has been wounded, person that has gone through a lot of things, but it shouldn't make them or break them. It actually is the thing that motivates them to the Ten of Wands, to complete that cycle, to complete whatever the work is, and keep it moving, keep it pushing. But of course, there's help. There's always help. Okay? Not that we are responsible for other people's trauma and pain, but we can help and be a support at the very least. So this energy, this is what Spirit is saying. It is what it is. There's a possibility for the harmony to be there, but these factors are the strongest, and this is what needs to be addressed. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of work, because you have a lot of challenging energies in these cards specifically, and it may be a need for patience with one another or each other, or this person having patience with themselves, having compassion for themselves, and kind of just being patient as well. So hopefully that makes sense. Alrighty. Okay, who's next? Miss Nicole. Alright, Miss Nicole, what's good? This is your reading. Okay, when we met, he said, here's... Wait, okay. Hold on. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Alrighty. I hear you. I got you. Okay. So, Divine Spirit, what is the specific person's intentions with Nicole and the probable outcome? What do you see surrounding this whole situation? As far as his intentions with her, as far as the relationship goes, commitment goes, this person in question for Nicole, what is his intentions? What do you see? What is the most likely outcome based off of these intentions, Divine Spirit? What do you see? Show me. Thank you. Okay. You got a lot of cards, just so you know. So this is a lot. Spirit has a lot to say to you, so I'm just honor it. So you got the King of Swords. You got the Ten of Cups. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Six of Cups. You have the High Priestess. The Knight of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Devil. Alright. So let's see. Okay. You really are going to have to trust your intuition, your gut, without question and without doubt. Spirit tells us something that Usually we know when our intuition is speaking because it just is. And if it's action oriented behind it, because the king or the knight of swords is right next to the high priestess, so it could be something that's an action behind whatever our intuition is. It's usually when we get a guidance to do something, we just need to do it and not question it so much. Okay, well, if I do it, then what? If I do it, then what's going to be said? That's not, that should not be our concern. So I feel like there's something that spirit is telling you, your inner knowing, your inner gut is guiding you. There's something about action, and it may be something that um, is meant to implement, like, or bring about some sort of change. It needs to be acted upon quickly or soon. I feel like you'll know when, or you already have that. You already know what it is. The King of Swords can represent this person, whether they're an air sign or not. I feel like this represents their attitude. This person may be very demanding of your time and your energy. This person can also lack emotional um, depth, or the fact that they can't completely be emotionally available to you. This is not really saying what his intentions are. I'm just reading into the energy. Maybe it'll come out, but I'm just going with the flow of what I'm getting so far. Um, Happiness, good things, party, or celebration. So I feel like this person wants the Ten of Cups. They want fulfillment and joy. And I feel at the same time they're split between this home energy versus the Six of Cups. And what splits that up is the Five of Pentacles, knowing that they need to walk away from something. The fact that the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they're not willing to walk away from something right now. It's almost like this person wants to keep you. I'm going to just say it how I'm getting it. This person wants their cake and eat it too. I don't see this person really wanting to leave. And no, I don't. I don't. Because the Ten of Cups is a home card. If this person is with someone, even if they decide to finalize that situation legally, you know the situation. If they decide to do that, there's a part of them. I don't feel like they really want to, and if they're being honest, that they even went there with this person. If that's even really what they've done, if they really have put themselves in that position legally or not, or they're just telling you that. Because the Ten of Cups very much so is like still this happy home, this fulfillment. With the Five of Pentacles, is what's blocking them is walking away from that. What supposedly is no longer of their highest good, and something that they want to get away from, but it's a refusal to do that. I'm going to clarify if this is something due to their will or is it financial. Thank you for even asked. The Hermit card. Um, I would honestly say like this person still needs to figure out what they want to do, because they're at a place in their life where they're lost a little bit. They're a little lost with the Hermit card. They could be going through their dark night of the soul also. So they don't really have anything to offer you nor anybody else right now anyway. But with the Six of Cups, I feel like this is your energy. Like they want to give you a certain amount of cups, and it's like they want to like keep this generosity. They want to give you enough to keep you pleased. Okay, you have to be mindful of that, because the Five of Cups comes before the Six of Cups. That's this card of disappointment, sadness, pessimism. So if there's anytime that you are unhappy, they're going to try to appease you. But then you have the Seven of Cups. You got to read between the lines. Like, are these cups that this person is giving me, are these really valuable things that they're offering to me? Or is this just some shit to keep me sedated in la la land, fantasy land? The High Priestess, again, it goes back to you needing to trust your inner knowing and act upon it. The Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this person, they gotta go. I'm just being honest, and at least for right now, for your peace sake. Because the Nine of Pentacles, this is a woman that has peace. She is secure within herself and her own garden, her own energy, and what she has to offer. Because with the Five of Pentacles being right above the Knight of Pentacles, how I laid them out, because your cards came out perfectly in a pair of 8. So there's 4 at the top and 4 at the bottom. The Five of Pentacles is right above the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this person does not have anything to offer you that you couldn't offer yourself. Like, they don't have anything right now to give. And with the Devil card, it says it all, that this is a situation that keeps you bound. There's jealousy involved. There's um it's just a lot of stagnancy. It may be a lot of passion. It could be a lot of lust. It could be um a burning desire for a person, and maybe you guys both feel that. And it could even be that there's karmic energies between the two of you, but I don't see that this person has the intentions on leaving right now, whether it's because they're soul searching and they don't really know where they stand within themselves to even make a decision. And if they've even legally set that situation up in motion in the first place, it still seems like there's something that's keeping them there with the Ten of Cups and potentially wanting this happiness. And then over here, I'm going to continue to appease this person, or it could be the opposite. You could be the Ten of Cups, and the other person could be the Six of Cups. But I'm going to stick to what I picked up originally and what came to me first. But I don't see this person their intention to really leave that situation and be wholeheartedly with you. It's kind of like they want to keep you, they want to possess you, but there's not a lot of promise on this person's end. And in this instance, I'm seeing the King of Swords is kind of narcissistic at this point. Um, you can't wait for this person to make a decision for you. You have to make it for yourself. That's what I'm getting. So that's what I'm getting. That was a lot, but that is what I'm getting. I hope this helped you. I hope it brought you the ultimate clarity that you needed. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Okay. All right, so last but not least, Shiva. I know you hung on for a minute. You'll probably come back and watch it later if you're not with me right now. Yeah, because this was a long wait. I apologize. So, your first question is, have you done enough to heal? Okay. Let's see, ancestors and spirit guides, divine spirit, most high God, has Shiva, whatever she's referring to, has she done enough to heal? Has she done enough? You know my yes cards and you know my no cards. Please give me clarity to this question, divine spirit. Stop being so hard on yourself. 5 cards. Alright. So, we have 1 reversal. So, if it's not all uprights to where my majors and aces come out, which my majors and aces are yeses, but if there's a reverse, then the reverse would automatically be a no and the uprights would automatically be a yes. So I'm getting a yes. So the world card did come out in reverse. So there's something within you that does not feel like you are at the space where you need to be. It's like you're still questioning yourself. Like I told someone else in the live, earlier, that with Page of Pentacles, we're always learning, we're always evolving. Like, one person is not wiser than that. They might know a little more than the next person because they mastered certain aspects, but that doesn't mean that they're wiser, right? Because there's always something. There's always something to learn in this universe. So I feel like you have completed something, but there's something within you that does not feel like you've mastered whatever you needed to heal, which you did. 3 of Cups, your ancestors are celebrating with you. That's how I'm seeing this. The Justice card. So it could have been that you completed a major cycle. You completed a major karmic cycle. You may have cut karmic energies out of your life, or specific karmic energies that needed to be released and cut at the time. The Queen of Wands. I feel like this is you being in your power. So there's something that has also helped you elevate and make you more confident. Maybe you're not seeing that. Could also be you being more clear and assured about your path and what you want. That's how you know that you've healed. Because there's a level of assertiveness, you being more on top of things in your life, or areas in the past in which maybe you weren't. So that's a sign that you've mastered something. So say for instance, I don't want to use me as an example because you got to be careful, like, sharing certain things with people, because, like, yeah. Um, But we don't live in fear. See, that was a trick. That was a trick from the enemy, right quick. We don't live in fear. All right, so I had did like a major release thing last night. Cut a lot of things off. So this morning I have this fear of like bad things happening, like just like final destination shit happening. And even if it was to happen, it is what it is. But so I had that thought and I automatically canceled it. I canceled it out. So there it's like that's showing you that you've mastered something when you don't let it fester and you don't let it continue to eat away at you and you go, I see it for what it is. Fuck off, go away. I'm not feeding into that energy. That's how you know that you've mastered something and you've healed enough. So whatever this is, could be something specifically, could be a few things, it could be an area of your life. That's how you know. If this is a physical thing, you will know based off of your energy being a little more lighter, being a little more active as a Queen of Wands. This represents the solar plexus energy. Also the root chakra with the Justice card with her red dress. The Page of Pentacles. He has a green garment, so this could represent the heart chakra. Alright. So that's what I'm seeing. Like, reverse from I did not to I did. I overcame and I triumphed this. So it can also be that there's going to be some sort of opportunity or new opportunity. Be open to what that may be. It could be an opportunity for you to overcome a fear. It could be an opportunity for you to step in your truth and in your power in some sense. Whatever that may be, it could be something tangible that comes because your ancestors and your spirit guides are celebrating. That's how I saw the Three of Cups. So I hope that that resonated. Let me see what your other question. What does Saturn going direct mean for me? What does that mean for you specifically? Yep. It works too. Like, I got to do it more often. Like, I have to affirm things more often. But I remember I was going to this event and, like, my ego was, like, trying to, like, talk negative. It was like the hater bitch. Because I have this, my ego hates me. All of our, not our higher, like, there's a balance of our ego. Like, we kind of need our ego. Even the lower vibrational aspect of the ego because it's meant to trigger us. But I have this little, it hates. Like, it hates on me, basically. I'll say that. Like, it'll say stupid stuff to me, and I'll be like, I have to tell it to shut up. Like, I told it, bitch, sit down and stay at home. You're not coming with me. You're not, like, I don't want you with me. Like, you stay at home, bitch, or go back to wherever you came from. Because it'll just stop you. It'll stagnate you. And I have, like, certain types of phobias and certain type of fears. And I've overcome a few of them, like, just by saying fuck it. And it's because when we focus too much on the outcome, like, spirit will always give us an inner nudge whether or not we should do something. Like, we'll know, like, because I question that a lot too. I'll be down, like, is this spirit? Is this my intuition? Is this and that? But, like, we'll just know. Like, we'll know that it's because it'll just flow and we'll just feel settled within that energy. We don't question it too much. We don't overanalyze it. We don't feel anxious about it. We just kind of flow. But yeah, when you get to that place, that's how you know it's your intuition. And a lot of things, like us focusing on what we can't control, is what causes a lot of fear. And I'm like that well, I'm not gonna say sometimes. A lot of times, like, there could be anxiety based off of things. Like, well, what if I say this and this person does this? Like, it's a what if, exactly, what if, but why dwell in that? And if you're going to worry about the what ifs, then why not focus on the possible positive what ifs, you know? So, yeah. What does Saturn going direct mean for Shiva, Divine Spirit? How is this going to affect her? Saturn going direct, how is this going to affect her, Divine Spirit? Thank you. All right. Two of Swords and King of Cups in reverse now. Why are you in reverse? King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Page of Cups. You have a lot of court cards. You have a lot of people in your sphere. That they, yeah, you have a lot of people. If it's not multiple people, then it could be like different different characteristics of a person, like traits and attitudes of a person. But I get like this could be a metaphor for certain people in your life. And I get you have something with a man here or two men. This could be um, lovers, could be friends, brothers, cousins, father, whatever. There's someone in your energy, maybe even children, or it's someone that you have a heart, like your heart is open to, or these are loved ones, okay? People that you genuinely care about. There's something with this, like they may be triggering you, they may be causing you a lot. And then the fear could also come from other people. People may instill fear in you, or there's something about a situation maybe tied to a person that causes a lot of frustrations and fears and up and down emotions. This is something that you need to cut cords with. So this Saturn going direct is going to highlight this more so, what needs to be cut out, because you could be like conflicted and confused and not know why. And it could be like other people's energy getting into your energy, like seeping into you. So say for instance, like you got a man and he has childhood traumas that are all like floating all around him, and he's not paying attention to it, he's not healing it, and y'all sleep together and he transfers that energy onto you, and you like all fucked up, like what's wrong with me, why am I just like, why am I fearing this and why am I doubting this? And it could be because of him. Or you just talked to a friend on the phone that just had an argument with somebody, at work, and she's spilling it on you, and then you get into your mode, and later on that night you're mad and you're frustrated, you're anxious, like why am I feeling like that? Why does my stomach hurt? So you might need to cleanse your energy. You need to be mindful of certain people. These could be people actively leeching off of you, could be people actively in your space that just need to go, or these could be people in your past that maybe the memories and thoughts of them are coming up, or things that happened or that you did, that they did, whatever. They need to be cut out of the way because it's causing mental imbalance. I feel like this is cutting cords with that, because you see he has two swords here, two swords, the two of swords. He's holding these two swords, three swords are on the floor. So it's like this could be something to do with the heart. This could have something to do with love. It could have something to do with just betrayal, heartbreak, whatever. It needs to be healed. What's the top card? The Magician. So yeah, this is like alchemy. This is transmutation. This is spiritual work. And this may be something that you need to master. So it's coming up for a reason. So that's basically it. But more so, I would look into like some astrology updates and stuff. Like look at what's in your chart, like where Saturn is in your chart, and then see what that means for you specifically. But yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. So that being said, that is the happy hour, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed your readings, and I'm going to put the timestamps up shortly. Um, yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy your night and whatnot, and I will catch you guys soon. I'm not gonna be on here next week because I'm moving, so it's not gonna be possible for me to do that. Hopefully I'm settled the Friday after that so that we can, but I'm gonna be moving soon, so I need to start packing this week and stuff and whatnot. Hopefully Thursday I'll still be able to do the erotic tarot story time and erotic questions, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. But yeah, much love to you.